Hi guys, welcome to this week's video where I am 10 months post hair transplant surgery. I just want to share with you my results so far. So this is a really exciting stage of my recovery. Just showing you these angles for my hair. What a difference in the before and afters. This is the stage where I can now start to derma roller my hair. I've been looking forward to this, but also a little bit like, oh, what's it going to feel like? So showing you the products that now get involved in my recovery and my regrowth of hair, and also the quality of my hair. Up until this point, I've taken a hair vitamin each day, which is 1 tablet, and I also wash with my surgeon's hair shampoo. So now these two products come into play. The first is my Derma roller system. This has, just to show you the details, 540 needles, ultra sharp needle tips, cross-line needle arrangement, stable and inflectable needles, anti-slip grip. So this is a 0.50 millimeter, so half a centimeter needle. And I've heard online that it can go up to 1.5 for hair growth. So derma rollering, you can start at the lowest length and build your way up gradually. This has been provided to me by my surgeon, Dr. Akar, at Cosmetica, which is 0.50 millimeters. So this is where I will begin. Purpose of this is to allow my hair cocktail serum to actually penetrate into the scalp where the follicle is and provide nourishment and help with hair growth. So when you derma roller, what you are doing is piercing the skin, making small controlled traumas that then allow products to penetrate deeper into the tissue of the skin. This is to get down to the follicle and feed it. The deeper you go, the more layers that you hit, the different results that you will see. So going deeper than that can really help with hair loss. A lot of people that have thinning hair or bald patches that haven't had a hair transplant but want to re-stimulate growth can use those deeper needles to do so. As I don't have any hair loss anymore, I'm simply feeding what is there. I'm staying quite superficial, so the needle is a bit shorter, more surface level, and it's for the benefit of helping these vitamins to penetrate into my hair follicles. So for absent hair, you would go deeper with your roller to a 1.5 millimeter, and for post-transplant hair, stay shallow at 0.50 millimeter. So this is what I'm going to open for you. Looking at the derma roller, I will start with that first and then show you the vitamins that I have here in the miso cocktail. The derma roller comes sealed, is brand new and needs to be opened up, so I will do that now. As you can see, it comes in a case, has a sticker here that says Derma Roller System, a holographic sticker to show that is in fact authentic. And as I say, was provided to me by my surgeon in my aftercare pack from my surgery. You can pop a finger on the top here to apply pressure, and it also fits into the palm of the hand nicely there for a nice firm grip. The needles here, if you can see, are very, very tiny, and they are spread evenly across the roller. The idea being that on the scalp, the areas that have been transplanted, you want to roller over them in multiple directions. So left to right, up and down, and then diagonal in a star. To do this to the entire area that has been transplanted. I won't do my eyebrows because they are so thick and long. This is not necessary, but definitely in the hairline, I think this is an area that I would like to target to make it as thick and long and strong as possible. So in doing so, what you want to do is make contact with the scalp. I've not done it yet, so this is my first experience, so I will experience it with you. You make contact with the scalp and work in those areas, applying a mild pressure, so it's not pain, but you can feel it piercing the skin. The importance of having a sharp needle is that it is just to penetrate to apply the product. It's not to cause excessive damage, and some needles that aren't as sharp and aren't as precise will blunt off and then cause more trauma to the skin, so that will be damage that requires a lot more healing. So after you have derma rollered your hair and applied the serum, you then need to leave your hair alone for a few hours, at least 5 hours, ideally for a day. This allows the holes that have been created to close over, just as if you had an injection or cut yourself. It's a micro trauma that then has to heal. You can do this once per week, or as far in between as you wish, as a top up and way to fuel and feed your hair. For my first experience of this, I will be using this roller, applying gentle pressure, and you're looking for the skin to go red to show that it has effectively penetrated the skin, and have pinpricks of blood also. So this indication, this visual representation, shows you that you have done it correctly and that you can then apply the serum to those areas that will absorb it to its full entirety. So let's look at the cocktail now. So it's called a clinical hair cocktail meso serum. It contains biotin, procapil, sodium DNA, plant stem cell and hyaluronic acid. It's 50 milliliters and is provided by Dr. Akar, formulated by Hair Power. The instructions on this here are written in multiple languages. How to apply the Dr. Akar Clinical Hair Cocktail Meso Serum, especially on the areas where hair loss is intense. Apply in the morning and evening to the scalp by massaging. It's recommended not to wash the hair for at least 5 hours after applying the serum. This process helps to activate the ingredients in the serum to penetrate your hair and scalp better. Hair does not need to be washed to apply the product. It can be applied anywhere, anytime. Oh wow, that's a lovely bottle. Again, it has the directions on the back of the bottle. Okay, and this is the serum. So, bringing a close-up here of my hair, showing you with this band that I've used to kind of keep it all back and out the way. This is my lovely, lovely hairline 10 months post-surgery. I'm thrilled with the results. Like, the difference it has made from every angle. Wherever you part your hair, obviously you can see scalp, but when I pull it back like this to get the idea of coverage, density, direction of hair, I think it literally is poles apart from before I had my surgery and the issues that I faced with thinning and receding. So I'm so happy with that. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where these vitamins take my hair now. So leaving my hair down here and looking at the areas that I'd most like to target, definitely is the receded zones that I had here, just to thicken them up and make sure that I pay particular attention to them. I will do the front strip of my hair where my transplanted areas are, and I've taken out my hairband just to allow my hair to move freely. So I'm going to start by applying the hair serum first. I'm going to add a few pumps all the way around the hairline, knowing that when I roller, it will already be on the scalp and is already in place. So just a few pumps around that area, and that will last me forever. So the way that I want to approach this is to start in the center, and then I will gradually move left and right. I will do around an inch all the way along, just to make sure that I've covered the surrounding area. The serum is already in my hair and is quite soft and wet now, so I know which zones to hit. So I'm going to begin, wish me luck. Beginning here, I'm going to come closer to the camera. I'm going to put the roller there, and with very light pressure to begin with. Oh, that's a strange sensation. You feel a kind of, you hear a kind of crunchy clicking sound as it goes. You can already see that it's quite red there now. You kind of hear the sound of it clicking and crunching. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this because it is the first time that I've used it. You can apply enough pressure for the entire needle to pop in, but I'm already seeing reddening. It's so strange to hear this kind of crunching sound. I look very messy right now. So working my way along, left, right, up, down, diagonal, trying to keep it even and spaced throughout, the same amounts in each direction. So the sensation of this feels like, you know, when you have like a really itchy leg and it's that nice sensation of being able to scratch an itch. It's definitely not painful, it's just a kind of crunching cereal sound, which you hear more inside your head than you do with your ears, the kind of vibration of it. So let's just come up close then and see any redness that's come onto the hairline. Not only will this help my transplanted area, but obviously the hair that was already there, that was just thinner and finer, this can also benefit from this treatment. So it's not just the transplant that has gone in, it's all hair, my existing hair included. I'm feeling a bit more brave now to apply some pressure. I've got used to the sensation, and it really isn't painful. It's actually quite nice. It's like a really deep, lovely scratch where you're like, oh, I needed that. Like exfoliating, but not. So my hair probably looks quite messy now because it does have this serum in it, and looks quite wet. So it probably looks also a bit sparse because when your hair is wet, you can see through it more. But this is just an idea of what's involved and what it looks and feels like. So I have been a lot lighter on my hair than you probably should. So I don't have any blood pinpricks, but I do see reddening. So that is one of the signs, possibly because I haven't pushed extremely hard into the skin. So I know that I have got a response there with the reddening. So I'm happy with that. Maybe next time in a week from now, I will push a lot harder and then see if red pinpricks of blood appear on the surface. But I'm really pleased with my first experience being a gentle one. So much like when I was rinsing the scabs from my hair, when I returned home to England and had to make sure that I gently massaged them off, the softly approach is one that I'm in favour of. So to be able to build this up gradually, apply more pressure with time and become used to this sensation, I think will really help me in my hair recovery journey. So I hope this has been informative, and again, I will show the results when I reach 11 months. These results will build up over time, so it won't be an instant thing. I won't suddenly wake up next week with far more thicker hair. It really is a slow and gradual process just to increase the results that you were already building with your healing, recovery, and hair vitamins, and now using the hair cocktail. So it's the final finish line coming up for my hair transplant surgery, between 12 to 18 months, those results. And hopefully these results will be heightened and strengthened with the addition now of my Derma roller and hair cocktail serum, which I will be using every week now until I've used it all the way up. So thank you for joining me. I will share my next results at 11 months, 12 months, 13 months, 14 months, a month apart at a time, and hopefully you will be able to see progress. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below, and I will do my best to answer them in either a YouTube video or blog. So until next time, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself and others, and I will see you all soon.